It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And gets him about 3 yards here on the game's first offensive snap.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. This fine Schoonmaker complete. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And screen here to Blue. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah! Here we go.
Now Dak to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Dude, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for
he loses the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Let's go now. Ready.
We go with the design keeper. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the brings up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Here we go, 47.
On fourth down, Prescott to throw. He's got it to his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go, wide. 26.
Blue reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operating the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
On red. Go, 11, 13, Luke.
Lawrence starting with a throw. Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He dodged the tackle, and he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. It's a foot race. The 30. good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. You've got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. Escapes a defender. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Hey, easy, route. Hey, focus, hot. Take right open. Go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, Ron. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's the 24. Hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. They get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Take right open. Hey, liar.
Working inside the red zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap will give to Blue. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I don't know, aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's his running back. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Again, it's blue. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Fred Warner.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak now from the gun. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's got it in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Galindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
30 left. Done. 11.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
Okay, that's a type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Lawrence with it on 1st. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Ryan. Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw. For big yards on the right side. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, Jason.
Lawrence looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. On the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Take right open.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they've got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Lion. Gun. It's on hunt. Damn, gun. 11.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide eight! Split it quick!
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Pickens, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Window to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
13 left.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. They feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. And he works his way for a gain of 4. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. The window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, run! Gun! It's on hunt. Go, let's go! Settle.
Now Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Connects on the crosser. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence throwing here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
The ultimate team sport still has so many times games within the game, individual battles, and right now, they don't have an answer for this guy. Maybe time to turn the line to Chip to find some way to protect the quarterback.
On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, there we go.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
There we go.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. Space past the 35. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. New set of downs from 37. They pick the hands off, now Prescott. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the zone read, they hand it to Blue. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 7 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Dead throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Hey, Phil, here's our 47. 26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Giving an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
There we go, Friday. 26.
He gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Cowboys control possession and the scoreboard as they try to finish out this win. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday. 26.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah! 26.
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys so likely locked up the win right there. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. They then go to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Lawrence to throw it. Pearson on the slant. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Mitchell on the give, headed left. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
I love a call like that. I think more coaches, coordinators should be more aware in the third and short situation. Don't just have to throw it. Be willing to run it. And when you trust it, you can move the sticks.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical. Stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Finds him on the crossing route. Here he goes again. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the right side, he's caught by Ferguson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yeah, Barry,
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. You get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They may still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
For the field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
The window to return it. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Take right open.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 yards. That's another.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Running right with Mitchell. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, the 49ers are saying they have it. It looks like they do. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jump. Gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Drops this underneath. It's blue. And he has the Cowboys first down, Brock, and that should clinch this win for him. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Hey, kill! Here we go, kill! Here we go, 46. 26.
They're going to pass it here. This is caught by Blue. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go, 26.
First down, here's Dak. Caught by his back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there, 26.
Prescott to throw once more. Cut near the goal line. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. The window to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence working from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. First down from the 42. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down, 49ers.
First down from the 42.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Lawrence trying to get on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Rip, 23, 30 left. This is hot. 13 loop. Go. It's hot.
Throw here, third down. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more.
First and 10 from the 32. Dak now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Yeah, Billy.
Back to the air, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited.